So welcome back to this training video on email marketing. So there are 4 aspects which I'll talk about when it comes to this module. The first one is overview of GetResponse. The second one is how to set up a new list. The third, how to set up autoresponders. And finally, how to set up newsletters. So because email marketing is a very important module, I will attempt to break it down into 2 separate videos. My first video will be talking about the overview of GetResponse and how to set up a new list. So coming to GetResponse is actually a email autoresponder which I actually commonly use. Now there are many forms of autoresponders that you can find on the internet. There are things like ActiveCampaigns, MailChimp, Aweber, and of course GetResponse. So there's no particular reason why I choose GetResponse. It's just something that I've been using since day one, and I find it very easy to use, even as a newbie myself. Almost 1 year ago. So let me share with you first and foremost the pricing of GetResponse. Okay. So the monthly plans are bracketed by list size, starting at $15 per month for unlimited messages up to 1,000 subscribers. Now, bearing in mind, this $15 per month is the basic plan of GetResponse, and it's only up to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're a newbie when it comes to email marketing, I strongly suggest please just go for the basic plan, okay, to reduce your cost. And once your subscribers hit past 1,000, do take note that this price will actually start moving up, okay. As for how much is it, you can actually check with customer service once you actually log into GetResponse. So for my case, let me just log in. I'll share with you how easy it is to use here. Okay, once you actually log into GetResponse, on the left side you have this chat function 24/7, and let me assure you that their customer service response is really very fast. There's no need for you to even wait or get a ticket or whatsoever. So just click on it, enter your name, start the chat. Okay, so straight away this person is there to assist you. Alright, so in this case, sorry, GetResponse, I'll just close the chat. Okay, let me minimize it. Alright, so this is the overview of GetResponse. First page should be greeted with all these different widgets. These widgets are not really that important. You can actually customize them if you want. Okay, now first and foremost, let me show you the menu function. You have email marketing, autoresponders, automation, webinars, chats, conversion funnel, landing pages, forms and surveys, paid ads, so on and so forth. Alright. Now most of the function, you don't really need to use them. The common ones are email marketing, autoresponders, and your integrations and API. Alright, I repeat again, these are the 3 most common ones: email marketing, autoresponders, integrations and API. Okay, now before you actually embark on email marketing, there is one very important thing that you might want to do, which is to actually purchase a custom domain name. When you actually send out emails using autoresponders such as GetResponse or Aweber or ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, now one of the things that we cannot really control is where these emails actually land into. Do they land into the primary inbox or the spam folders or so and so forth? So the reason why I suggest that you purchase a custom domains from platforms such as GoDaddy or Namecheap is because once you actually purchase these custom domains and you use these custom domains to send out these emails, it actually helps in terms of landing your emails to the respective audience's correct inbox instead of going straight to the spam folders. So this is from my own personal experience. Alright, so a custom domains will easily cost you like for example $10 per year or $20 per year, depends on the platform. Okay, you don't really need a hosting plan at this point in time when it comes to email marketing. All you need is the custom domain as well as the email setup using that custom domain. So once you purchase the custom domain from these platforms, just go to the cPanel, alright, and just set up your email from there. It's as simple as that. Okay, and all these respective platforms such as GoDaddy or with Namecheap will have their respective customer service support to help you in terms of how to set up these custom domains, and as well as how to set up your emails using these custom domains. Okay, so what I mean by custom domains, for some of you who are not sure of it, is like, for example, you are into making money online niche, so your custom domain can be https :// makemoneyonline.com. Yeah, so that is a custom domain. Or you can say something like makecashonline.com. So your email address will be something like support@makemoneyonline.com or support@makecashonline.com. Or it can even be something like your name at makemoneyonline.com. Alright, so these are all the custom domains. So once you have purchased that, now then go back to your GetResponse. So the first thing you need to do is creating a list. So how do you create a list? You see here, now whenever you scroll down GetResponse, you'll start seeing that this portion actually disappears. So every time you want to create a list, please scroll up to the maximum, to the top part of GetResponse, hit on list. Okay, these are some of the lists that I have. So hit on create list here. So when you actually create a list, so very simple, don't use capital letters and don't use spacing. Alright, I repeat, don't use capital letters and don't use spacing. So what is the list name that you will want to input? Usually the list name that you input into are things like the product name, okay, or the source from where this context actually come from. It can be like you have a website and you can put the name of your website there. So let's say your website is abc.com, you can put it as abc, alright, and just hit create list. Now sometimes you might see that this list is already existing, meaning to say there are too many people using this list name within GetResponse, so you can just put down there abc123. Alright, straight away you can create a list. Alright, so this one also exists. I'll just put down there 198, abc198. So as you can see here, the list has been created. Okay, as at this time, 0 contacts. So if you want to delete away this list, very simple, go to the 3 dots and just hit the delete button. Okay, please confirm you want to delete this list. Yes, delete it. So what exactly is a list for? A list is actually meant for you to segregate where your audience actually come from. Are they audience who actually come from interested to purchase certain products that you are actually offering online? Or are they audience that actually come from your websites, so on and so forth? And if they're audience who are actually potential audience who actually potentially would buy the products that you're offering, you would want to actually segregate this list according to what are the products involved. Okay, so when you actually create a list, that is where you actually integrate it with your respective platforms when it comes to creating your squeeze pages. Now, when you actually go into your respective squeeze pages, usually they will ask you for one thing called the API key. So within GetResponse, hit on the menu button again, go to integrations and API. Okay, so over here there are certain integrations that you can do it automatically, but however, if you want a custom API, just go into API here. Alright, so now you can actually generate your API key. It's as simple as that. So you hit generate API key, name your key to help you identify it. Like for example, this particular API key is for which particular platform, which particular software. So for my case, I have API key for my Ever Webinar software, I have API key for my Thrive Leads software, I have API key for my ClickFunnels software. Okay, so what is this API key? So basically, API key is just a way for these softwares to link up with GetResponse. Just think of it as your GetResponse is a closed door. You need a key to open this door for these softwares to get into your GetResponse. And once you actually integrate these API keys, the next thing they will ask you is, okay, once this particular audience input their email address and their first name through my platform, I know you want this context to go into GetResponse, but which list do you want them to go into? So that is where you select the particular list that you have just created just now. All right. So it's as simple as that when it comes to using GetResponse to create a list. So in the next video, I shall talk about how to actually set up your autoresponders and newsletters and what is the main difference between these two.